I thought it was a glorious interview for all sorts of reasons. It was the biggest bromance when he was saying repeatedly that Kamala, they keep getting her name wrong, so people are not the only one in the media. Kamala, they keep saying she would never do such a tough interview. Well, it wasn't tough at all. What I particularly liked is Trump back on X. There he is. The last time he was on X was this glorious picture here on the 25th of August, or almost a year ago, 25th of August, 2023. That was his mugshot, you might remember. Election interference, never surrender, DonaldTrump.com, which got 316 million. Well, he now posted back again last night saying, are you better off now than when you were when I was president? Well, you know his rhetorical answer to that. Our economy is shattered. Our border has been erased. We're a nation in decline. Make the American dream affordable again. Make America safe again. Make America great again. So a rallying call. And boy, was it easy. My favorite quote, however, from Trump is that he said, illegal immigration saved my life. And his reference to that was he started off by talking about the terrible assassination attempt and how on earth security services failed and so on and so forth. And he said that the reason illegal immigration saved his life is because at just the right moment, he would look down at this wonderful slide that he has saying, look, figures are always much better under him. And that's what happened. That's what saved his life. So nobody's picked up on that other than on the Muckrakers. Illegal immigration saved my life, says Donald Trump. And that's a quote which would be terribly misleading because obviously he's very against that sort of stuff. But there's some interesting stuff, and I don't know how much you sort of picked out of it, but he said there are massive technical issues. You talk about this, as Basil mentioned, this what's called a DDoS attack, and that caused a delay start. And obviously everybody's turning around and saying, well, that's about freedom of speech, and they're trying to stop him accordingly. About 2 million users joined the event on X, which was very interesting. The content itself, again, they nicked the phrase from the Muckrakers. They said it was a conversation rather than a confrontation. And we love that sort of stuff. It was a free-flowing, people said it lacked structure, but the usual sort of tipping points, if you like, the usual stuff that he talks about, legal issues, the Biden administration, energy policy, all of that sort of stuff. But clearly, as I say, it was a bromance. It was a love fest between Trump and Musk. And I understand that Trump has promised Musk a role as and when, and probably is when now, he gets elected. And Trump was even saying lovely things about the electric vehicles, which he never normally says. But fascinating insight into both people. But to pick up on the speech patterns, a number of people have said to me that it didn't sound like Donald Trump at all. And people have suggested that it might have been an AI version. People might have said, well, you had a lisp, or there might have been some other impediment. But it was an interesting conversation, and one where we wouldn't normally expect to see some little peeking beneath the kimono.